rise up. James knew back when I was coming up. Didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they loving us no more. No R&R's, the bar is raised. If you know me, now I can bar for days. Nothing left to prove cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Check your little piece, wanna see some more?
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Check your little piece, wanna see some more? See some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. So gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Check your little piece, wanna see some more? Check your little piece, wanna see some more?
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Why, Tony? Hey, south.
On second down, Stroud. Oh, the first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Giants have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Jamal Hill there for the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Oh, the first throw of the season is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
All right.
Here's a 1st carry for their running back, and he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. He carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
It is a big-time play for Houston. 33 yards. On 1st down, it's Stroud. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Kayvon Thibodeau, former 5th overall pick, in there to drop him.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
3rd and long.
All right.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. So, on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, gotta be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he'll move it out of harm's way. A gain of 3 up to the 4-yard line. Here's a 3rd and 10. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. That is brought in. Inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 96 yards. Touchdown, Giants. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Oh, right.
His drive will start on the ground, and he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Andrew Phillips in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the 34-yard line.
Oh, right.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Now for the 3rd time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Darian Jones. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A nice nimble run as he manages to pick up 3. Here's 3rd and 7. He'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Giants. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in week 1. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer, because right now, they don't have one.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Dell motioning over. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13.
Hey, uno.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
19 Texas.
Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
He'll take this in back at the 16. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now, faking the give. That'll be intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline. So they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Here we go.
Throwing is Stroud. And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. It'll be third down.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
And he's brought down to 17, but that's going to be good enough. A first down picked up on the ground.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1-yard gain brings us 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
Now Stroud. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. Third down coming up.
This is a pass that just needs... leading, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough, and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. He's got it inside the 5. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. Second and goal.
Here we go, let's go.
They look to run with Mixon. He slams it in there, and he is in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans get back in it. It is 21-7. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His pass taken in by Shaheed. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second and 2. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. On the give, it's Tracy. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield, but in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Throwing now on first and 10. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. They'll come up here on second down and 5. On the ground, here's Tracy. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
He'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4, and he'll take it on in. Tyrone Tracy, touchdown, New York.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Halftime, coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Set to go now on first and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Already. Whoa.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll run with Tracy. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
And he'll get this up close to a first down as the tackle is made right at the midfield stripe. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Let's go. Go.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. And that is going to be good enough. He's got that first down. So conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
On first down, they'll run the option to the left. And he's trying to turn the corner, but will not do it. Brought down behind the line.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force him down for a loss.
And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Take it in right side by the tight end, Johnson. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss.
And this one is blocked.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a first down.
The ball carried by number 4. Out of bounds at midfield. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Oh, hey.
They'll go play action with Stroud. He's going to let this one go deep.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance. extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this.
And they are not gonna catch him. He's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. That his second touchdown now here in the season opener. Out comes Sly for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants will extend this third quarter lead.
Texans 7. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Ready? Here we go.
Throwing now from the gun. That is intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Sending a receiver right. A carry here for Tracy. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Let's go.
A run here with Tracy on second down. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. A big play for the Giants. 38 yards.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain. Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
On 2nd and goal, here's the zone read. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From back at the 6-yard line, what can they do on 3rd and goal? On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This, about as short as you can get. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Giants will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly back out to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Let's go now.
They'll begin here on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the 31-yard line.
On the ground, it's Mixon. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. On the quick slant, they find Dell. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page. And when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll try the right side this time. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Second down and 8.
At the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
They send him right out of the slot. Here comes the jet sweep. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. on the bootleg. He'll look to throw, and that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Sly's kick is good. And the Giants will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down.
And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Ready, break.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take him down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag. Back to the ground after the penalty. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped, this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
What can they do here? This is third and forever.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. He'll drop to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Texans first down. The defense nowhere to be found. A fourth down gain of 20. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Back to the air one more time. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now he'll air one out. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And the Giants are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So a road win here for the Giants. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
I said, okay, loser. We go way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up out the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser. I ain't on my lonesome. They want me to loan some. I made a fortune. They can't let that go none. I'm doing so much that costs a shoulder. I don't blow it all on a VVS boulder. I put the verse in the I put the girl in the top teeth. Rock on my hand, make the rock wanna flock to the stands, cause my eye always watching. I said, okay, loser. We go way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up out the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser. And I said, loser. Why the always coming out the woodwork? Don't know why she mad, 'cause ain't nothing I did to her. She just out here plotting on my I call her Stewart, she the lowest, she so down and out of sewer. Growed up, back your age, you immature. Maybe one day you gon' create some allure. Maybe one day you'll be great and go on tour. Like me, hey, okay, loser. We go way, way back, I